I'm going to take some time today and I'm going to talk about the state of the world for a little bit. I'm going to be ranting a little bit, so bear with me. I apologize if it is a little bit all over the place today. But these are things that I've been dealing with personally and things that kind of tick me off and piss me off a little bit. As much as I try not to be super angry, like I need to just spread this message, man. The message that you need to get off the screens and you need to really focus on your life and your real life experience rather than constantly being out here, because it's so bad, it's so toxic, and it only gets worse and worse and worse every single day. So I'm going to be talking about what I went through, some controversial things I said, and how it works, and really how things are now what they are in this moment in 2026. So without further ado, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the 365 podcast. I make a podcast episode every single day for 365 days. You will be hated for speaking the truth.
You definitely have like an X-ray goggles on where you can see someone's aura.
A house divided against itself shall not stand. Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. If you want to make something of yourself, forget your political beliefs. Because different believers experience God in different ways, different non-believers need different explanations to see God as real. Things that make you angry suck you in.
Satan's plan fails, right? And God's plan prevails.
So yesterday I made a video talking about, I just answered a bunch of controversial questions or deep, spicy questions, right? You can go watch that when you're done watching this one. This one surely won't be that long. But I made a short talking about what it was. I posted it on the TikTok. And I got some pretty terrible comments. Okay, I was purposefully saying things that were controversial on purpose because, first of all, that was the question. You have to watch it to see what the question was and the context of it. And first of all, it's also it's my opinion. It's not fact, but it's like you post it and I posted it on TikTok. And basically it's like comment after comment of just pure hate. And I don't they be insulting me and they are saying things that are just how do you even come up with that is my thing. It's okay, some of it's bots, sure, but some of it's real people. You can tell. When it's a bot, it's because, they don't have a profile picture. You can tell because of their name. But when it's a real person, it's a real person. You can tell for sure. You can tell the difference. We know there are a lot of bots on social media, but not that many, where you just get hatred and hate comments because, oh, you don't agree with it. And obviously, you're, people criticizing God and people, calling Jesus a bum, which is just ridiculous. Obviously, me personally, I don't like that stuff on my channel, so I delete all those comments. But I see them still, and I still have to read them, and I still have to just sit there in disgust as I say, really, wow. The problem is you have all these people commenting, and the video is still it doesn't get that many views. On TikTok, it gets 600 views, which isn't that much. If it got millions of views, or at least got a few thousand views, and you had a bunch of hate comments, okay, fine. At least the ratios balance out. But you don't even get that many views, and you just get all the hate. So you get basically all of the bad without any of the potential benefits of social media, which is the reason why you post is to try and get views, get people watching the show. That's really what I do, right? That's why I post shorts every day, and that's why I'm now posting on TikTok consistently every day, because I'm trying to get people to watch the show, as many people as I possibly can, because we're almost at the halfway point of the show, 365 days, and it hasn't exactly grown that much. Obviously, that's not what I'm fully focused towards, but I don't want to just sit here and just do the same thing over and over again. I want to make the show better, and I think posting shorts, getting the word out there a little bit more, and of course spreading the word of God as much as I can really help more people first and foremost, and get more people to watch these episodes. But it's not really working, right? Because you post a video trying to be controversial because the whole point is you're trying to get people to interact and you're trying to get some views, some sort of attraction, and some sort of a regard. And you don't even get that. You just get all the hate. You don't get any of the good things. That's what I'm dealing with. That is the world of social media. It is such a violent and toxic environment that it's to get popular, you really have to just be super, you'd have to say some things that I said, but you'd have to say that type of a thing every single day for months and months and months to even get the smallest chance of doing it, right? You have to optimize your title and your thumbnail perfectly for everything to fall into perfect place. And if you don't, you're just going to sit here and you're going to be like me, where you're just going to be talking into the camera and you get 5 to 10 people that watch. And sure, it's cool. The people that watch, you get to enjoy it. And I'm glad that you are here and I'm glad that you are enjoying it all the same. But obviously it pisses me off, and I hope that you understand why it pisses me off, because it's I understand hate, like the things I say, of course, it's gonna provoke hate. But I think that level of just insulting and just not caring about like the well-being of someone else just because of their opinions on the internet, so many people fall into that. And TikTok is a big place for it. Twitter is probably the hugest place for it. And and I'm sure Instagram and YouTube follow sorts. Follow sorts. I've had some hate comments on YouTube too, but nowhere near as bad as TikTok. And I've only been posting there for like a week, maybe a little bit more than a week. So it's like what pisses me off is the fact that we're okay with this. As a society, we're okay with just hating other people because of their opinions. We're just okay with like you say something online that someone doesn't like, you type one of the worst, most nasty insults you can possibly say to someone in the comment section as a way to retaliate. It's not even like an intellectual debate. Sometimes it is an intellectual debate, and I'm actually okay with that. I prefer that rather than you literally insulting me, insulting my God, and just not having a care in the world just because of something I said. And you get to be behind your screen, you get to do whatever the hell typing you want to do, and there's not going to be any consequences for anyone. So it just promotes an environment of pure hatred and resentment towards everyone in division where everyone is so spread far apart that it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. And I feel like now in comparison to 6 months ago, it's already worse. And 6 months ago, comparison to a couple years ago, it's already worse. Pre-TikTok, comparison to after TikTok, it's already way worse. And it's like the worse it gets, the more extreme it gets, the more extreme people need to be. Like the more extreme things people need to watch in order to feel that social media hit, right? That dopamine hit. And the more extreme people need to be in the comments, and more anger they need to have, and more hatred. And it's just going to cause so many blowouts, and it's going to cause so many problems. It's already causing problems because, well, it's pissing me off. It's messing up my own mental state. And it's like I don't even care. Like, I don't even care about these people. But I still like see these things, and I just think that I'm like, wow. I look at a comment, I don't really get offended by it, but I look at the bigger picture and I say, wow, you have people commenting this type of crap on a video that's getting 600 views. Imagine how bad it is on videos that get thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of views, and how just emphasized and extreme it is on those types of things just because people don't agree. Like, you don't have to hurt people. And the problem is, it's like you have the narcissists and you have the people that actually have psychological disorders that in the past would just be by themselves in their basement being stupid. But now they have a vehicle online to just type whatever the hell crap they want to type. And of course, Twitter's a big one, right? And even just in comment sections of other social medias, it's a big one. So this is the state of the world. This is the world that we're living in today. It is less and less and less about the physical, and it's more and more about the online. And the online is just worse and worse and worse because it just allows the people that really shouldn't have a voice. It allows the people that shouldn't be able to interact with other people because they are literally psychopaths. It allows them to be everywhere and to mingle with every different type of person. And although we are the most connected, it feels we are the most disconnected because we are all so divided against each other. And we just, instead of trying to come to a conclusion, we just start insulting. And every time you say something that no one agrees with, you don't even try and rebuttal in an intellectual manner. You just insult, and you just go straight to the low life level of insulting. And it's just like a small sample size, a small example in my videos. And again, it's not even like it got a lot of views, right? The algorithms are designed to just be so hard to overcome. Like some people do it and they do it and it's great, but I feel like I don't make bad content. And the people I talk to say that I don't make bad content. I'm very good at editing shorts. I've been in this game for a few years now because I've done other projects as well. Like this very YouTube channel used to be a previous channel where I was doing other things. That's why I have 850 subscribers. It's not because of the show. Like if I started this channel from scratch, I'd probably have like 100 because I started with a little bit of a boost. Like that's the truth, right? And that's why I'm so focused on trying to grow the show, because I know that there has been no growth. And that is like that's the raw, real truth of it all. So as I'm trying to do this, I'm posting good things. I'm posting every day. I'm posting consistent times with as good of thumbnails and titles as I possibly can. It's designed so that they just keep you kind of in the system. And if you get like unbelievably lucky, you get that one video that pops. But I have not gotten that luck yet. I think the most amount of views, like in terms of every single type of video that I've ever posted that I've gotten, was probably like 30,000, which, you know, it's not terrible, but it's like that's not enough if you want to actually like have a voice online. Which obviously, when you have a podcast and you're saying and you're talking about stuff every day, like ideally you want a voice online. But It's because it's designed in such a way that it's so incredibly difficult. All it does is pushing your videos to people that don't want to watch your videos. So then that's how you're going to get those comments. And it's just facilitating on purpose even more division. So that's why. And it's actually like more likely that you're going to see a video that you don't agree with than what you do agree with. And you know how the comments are also, by the way, like if you didn't know, the comments are also filtered by, like on a video that has a lot of comments, it's filtered by what you would probably agree with. And like, but like the thing is, for a video like mine, there's not that many. So I see all, and obviously being the creator, I see all, both perspectives, the good and the bad, and the absolutely heinous. So I delete them personally. I don't like that type of stuff on my channel, on any of my platforms. But it's like, yeah, I was kind of saying things controversial on purpose. Like that was the whole point of the question, right? If you, again, watch the damn video, because that was the whole point of the question. But like the responses from other people just don't merit anything. Like it just makes me think it's like, why the hell am I here? If it's all rigged against me, if I'm trying my best, I'm posting, I'm consistent with it, I'm working hard, I'm putting hours into this every single day, it makes me question, makes me be like, why am I still doing this then? Like, why don't I just sit here and talk my crap and just don't do anything else? Just upload the video and just go ghost for the whole rest of the day and focus on other things in my life. Why don't I just do that? Why do I put so much extra effort in if I know that it's just not going to do anything? Like, why don't I just accept that, okay, all my videos are going to get 0 views, and that's okay. And it's like, oh, I'll just like not focus on trying to grow the views, right? Why don't I just do that? Like, it makes me question it, because it's like it's purposely putting my stuff out to people that are just going to respond in such a terrible way, and people don't understand. But there are, like, again, millions and billions of people that are on social media. Like, it's like if they really wanted to, I know for a fact that there are people that are trying to find God, that are trying to experience, like, they're trying to grow their faith in God. And I think I talk about certain things that would be very helpful with that. I definitely post shorts that would be very helpful with that. And I know for sure that there is a group of people that really believe in the things that I say when it comes to certain people, like a person like Andrew Tate, for example, like that. Like, there's a lot of people that understand where he comes from. And of course, there's millions of people out there, but I'm not being pushed to those people at all, ever. When I say some things that I said, like as an example, from the short I posted yesterday, I think that was the most extreme example, some of the most extreme stuff I saw. But I've been here for a few months now. I know that I've seen a lot of other things as well, and a lot of other just harsh criticisms of everything. Again, whether it be me and whether it be of my God, right? When you criticize my God, that's when it gets even worse. You can criticize me all you want. You can call me an idiot all you want. You can call me a virgin all you want. But you criticize my God, now it's a fight. Now we're going to have at it, right? Like, no tolerance, 0 tolerance for any of that. Especially if you're not coming from a perspective of debating, you're only coming from a perspective of, I just want to insult you and make you feel like crap because I'm angry and my life is not good enough. So I'm just going to do this to provoke something provocative and resentful in you, so that we can have a big argument, so that I can have this internal satisfaction of myself. If you're coming at it from that angle, not interested, right? If you're coming at it from a debate, I will do it, right? And I will fight tooth and nail to defend my faith. But you be insulting my God, now it's on. Like, now it's a fight. Now we do gloves up, man. Like, we're going to go at it. But that's the problem. Like I be talking about these things, but that is the exact problem that I'm trying to get into your head with this episode. However many people watch it, if there's one person watching, that is all I care about. That this is what they want. This is what the people that run the world want. They want us to all be just so incredibly divided against each other and let so many things come between us. And although we have the appearance of being connected more than ever, we're just not. We're so disconnected. We look for validation for our opinions from people that agree with us, and we look to fight and completely just destroy and decimate the people that disagree with us. And that is such a toxic culture that is only going to lead to so many problems. It already is leading to so many problems. You see the statistics: more people with depression, more people with anxiety, more people committing suicide, more people taking their lives or self-harm in some way, more people taking drugs. And it's like, what are we doing, right? Fentanyl crisis, whatever you might be looking at that is a bad statistic that in some way can be related to social media influence in that regard. Less people are happy with themselves. More people are bored than ever. Less people are happy with their own lives. And it's like, where does this lead us as a society, as a people? Like, as a man of God, I look at each individual person and it's like we all have value. Humans have value, and God has all created us equal. I look at it truly from that perspective. But when you abide in sin, when you abide in anger, are you taking away from that value that God is giving you? I think in God's eyes, no, but in this world, it seems as though it is the case. In God's eyes, never. And God always wants you to have a relationship with Him, no matter how deep you fall into this social media manosphere type of garbage type of thing. God always wants a relationship with you, no matter what. But in this world, you're hurting yourself, always, indefinitely, by picking fights online and by truly just focusing on that anger and letting that anger and that, that narcissism, whatever it may be, whether it be the people that are actually like psychopaths. Again, that's like 5%, 10% of the population. That's not nobody. That's a lot of people. Like, that is a lot of people. Like, I've talked about in the past on this show, like situations that have happened with this Pokemon YouTuber that was dealing with people like acting in parasocial ways, and they were treating him in a way that you shouldn't be treating someone, because this is what the online world has taught us. And this is the state of the world that we are living in right now, and that is why I've decided to bring this to your attention and rant about it a little bit, because I think it is super important to talk about. Not a lot of people talk about just how bad it is. Like, if it were up to me, you should just delete all social medias. And I might start deleting just all comments and stuff from all of my stuff, and I might just stop posting shorts, and I might just focus on just making videos and long term. And if YouTube wants to push it out, they will. If they don't, they're gonna all get 0 views, and it is what it is. And then I finish the 365 days and I go ghost for the rest of my life, right? That might be what I do, right? I'm gonna finish the days because I set out to do what I wanted to do, and I'm going to keep going no matter what. But like, I look at these things and it's like, what is the point, right? What is the point of doing it, right? For money? Well, again, the algorithms are rigged against you. Right? For status, well, everyone hates you, right? So it's like, for respect, definitely not. Like, to glorify God, yes, absolutely. And again, like, if one person changes, that's what matters most to me. But it's like, I'm going to keep doing it. But it's like, you can glorify God in other ways than have to be involved in this toxic, destructive culture that is social media, and just the way comment sections are involved, and the way things are, right? In that regard. So, like, I question these things. Obviously, I'll keep posting. So, of course, if you're new, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe as always and like. Show your support, man. Show me reasons why I shouldn't stop, right? Show me reasons why I shouldn't stop. Show me reasons why I should keep going, because I haven't seen them. I'm gonna be honest. I've only seen the negative. I've only seen the bad recently, and it's only been exponentially worse and worse every single day. So show me reasons why I should keep going. Right? Why I shouldn't just quit posting shorts, just continue with the show, and at the 365 days just shut up and go away and go back and grind in my own life and make money another way and make success in another way for myself. Right? Show me ways why I should keep going, why I can be an influence, why people do resonate with the things that I say, why I am glorifying God. I'm trying my best. Like, I'm just a person. I'm just a dude trying my best. And I fail sometimes because I am human. I am not perfect. Like, but apparently online, if you make one mistake, you say something that goes a little bit too far on these people's personal spectrums of what they consider offensive or not, you're going to get hate, and you're going to get flamed, you're going to get canceled, and it's like, what are we doing, right? This can't keep going on any longer. So, for me, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, like, but for you, this is the message for you, because that's what I care about the most. Like, get off of social media. Your life's going to be so much better, and you're going to have so much more peace and joy, not having to argue and be angry and look at people just hating each other. Even if you're not participating, just looking at people hating each other, it just feels bad for your soul. And you feel that internal pain in your soul that you're seeing all of these people just get into fights over nothing, over words, over opinions. It's better for your health if you just stop. Like, you just quit. You're going to stop scrolling. You're going to be able to do more with your actual life. Increase the relationships around you in real life. The more we have more human connection, the less we focus on online, and the less we focus on the terrible pathways of social media. AI is only going to make that worse, and AI is only making that worse in real time as we speak. The more we focus on real human connection, the better our lives will be, the more peace we will be at, the less angry we will be, and that is the way forward. That is the pathway forward to more people truly having great lives and living great existences on this planet, rather than the pathway of online that seems to be the path we're moving towards, which is more and more people just being stuck in their house, just focused typing away, right? Keyboard warriors type of thing. That number of people only going up in an extreme way that is just beyond anything that is really going to lead to anything positive. So that is really what I am getting at. That, like, this is a message for you. And it's also a message for me, of course, because I'm dealing with these things myself. But it is a message for you because it's like, man, like, I'm not right about everything. Like, I have opinions that are different and that are not right. I've experienced certain things in life, but there's way more for me in life to experience. But I am very, very confident that I am right about this one. That social media is going to destroy so many people's lives, and it already is, and it's only going to get worse. Like, in a couple years from now, it's only going to be more extreme. So the more people move away from it, and the only way you can do it is just to cut it off, like delete everything, because figure out a way to communicate with people via text messages or WhatsApp, because it exists for a reason. And if you can do that, and you can kind of grow together, communicate in person rather than having to use social media and, again, falling into all these terrible things, you're only going to do better for yourself. You're only going to be at more peace in yourself. So that's all I got to say for today. I thank you for being here. I thank you for watching. As always, I think I'm done. I try my best to not be so angry about the situation, but it's very hard to, because, again, I'm in pain, right? Like, internally, I feel the pain when I see other people and the way they're insulting me, the way they're insulting my God, the way that they are insulting each other. Like, it is bad to watch, and it is horrible to kind of even experience that for even a second. But online, on social media, we experience it every single day of our lives, and we're exposed to so much anger every day that being our state and that being what we're consuming every day, it's going to make us angry. And the more people are angry and hatred towards each other, the more violence there is in the world, and the more trauma and the more just bad decisions are made. And that only leads to a world that will go to destruction. So don't participate in a world that will go to destruction. Try and be the good and try to be the positive in your life and around the people that are closest to you. Focus on real world connections rather than online connections. And I think that if the more people do that, if one or two people watching this video right now, you watching this right now, if you decide, and you're just one person decide to make a change, you're making a change for the better. And you're making a change that will help you, and it will help all the other people in your life as well, around you, do better as well. So make your lives better, make your lives greater, because an exciting life is really the solution to online addiction, because what it means is, like, what it is, people are bored all the time and people just have that readily available to them, right? And a lot of the times they engage in all this angry behavior and this type of stuff, right? This parasocial behavior type of thing that starts to trickle into real life, right? So be the type of person that makes your life as exciting and as abundant as you possibly can, so that you don't have to engage in all this crap. It's all crap. It's all garbage. It's all lies. It's all fake. So understand that. If you understand that, you'll be able to do many amazing things in your life, and you won't let this social media stuff hinder you, or you won't be that type of a person that is just angry at people. And the more you can kind of pursue that, the more you can do that, the more you can glorify God, the better your life will be in the long run. So that is my ultimate message for you for today. So again, forgive me for a little bit of a rant. Forgive me for being a little bit angry. Again, I am just a person. I try my best, but I fail. I'm a sinner, just like everyone else. Like, I'm not perfect just because I know a lot about the Bible. I know a lot about God's nature more than the average person. But that doesn't make me better in the eyes of God. What makes me better in the eyes of God if I actually do the works that He wants me to do, which at times I also fail to do, right? At times I say things that are not actually glorifying God, even on this show. So again, forgive me for that, and I hope you can grant me a little bit of forgiveness, but I hope you hear my message and you take it to heart and you try and find ways to get off of these platforms, because all it is perpetuating is anger and violence and hate, and that being your primary state in life is only going to lead you to many destructive things. So thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this next episode of the 365-Day Podcast. As always, I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Don't worry, because I will continue to upload every single day for the whole year. That won't stop. What really is what I'm questioning, what will stop, is the shorts posting and the actual trying to grow the show. Or if I'm just going to keep talking just to talk, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's really what I'm kind of debating each and every time I see the level of hate that I've been seeing just in me saying one thing, right? And the fact that it doesn't actually get views either. So don't worry, right? Like if you watch the show, if you appreciate the show, I appreciate you for your support, right? Of course, no matter what. But don't worry, because I will keep uploading. I will keep trying to make these episodes as good as I possibly can. Today was just maybe like a little bit of a middle day type of thing, like a bridge day. So that's why I felt the need to rant about what I needed to talk about today. But don't worry, content's going to get better every single day. So don't you worry about that. I'm going to be making sure that things are great, that I continue to glorify God, that I continue to spread the right message. And I thank you for being here, and I hope that you take it to heart. That is really all I say. I don't really have much else to say when it comes to that. So stay tuned. That's all I got to say. Stay tuned, because every single day there will be a new episode no matter what happens, no matter how long my day is. And if I have to upload a minute-long video at midnight because I had such a crazy day that had to happen once or twice. So, like, I'm still going to get something out there and try my best to provide something valuable in some regard each and every day. It's just the shorts and the kind of like engaging in all of this anger and this crappy relation that I'm kind of thinking about. But of course I'm going to keep thinking. I'm going to keep trying to improve, to do better in my own life, in myself, and I encourage you all to do the same. So thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode.